Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, people of all kinds, welcome, welcome to the best show during the best part of the week, the end of the week.
You guys okay over there?
Just, just going off a little bit. But,
the teleprompters are working.
But today, we have an interesting conversation, and we've all been there. You've all, whether it have been the schoolyard in high school, well, I guess not in high school, middle school, or after school in high school, or at a bar recently, you're always going to end up in some kind of altercation. There's really no denying it. Now more than ever, I think, because when you're out at a bar, it's too many drunk people. It's not good. It's not a smart idea.
Yeah.
But, so everyone gets into an altercation. What you choose to do with that altercation, that depends on you. So the question is, when is the time to fight, and when is the time to just walk away and just say it's not worth it? Like, what is the line? Like, where do you draw that line between just swinging or just saying, nah, it's not worth it?
Are you gonna go first, Rob, or
Nah, I
are
think
you still brewing up your answer?
I'm on defense this round.
I mean, I guess it really depends, right, on each situation. Like, for example, that time that we went out with like Harry and Rajad and like a couple of you guys' friends.
So that was the night we were playing Waka Flocka, right? That's right.
Going back to the point, it's like when somebody gets in my face, I really just barely process the whole situation happening. So it's like I really am too in my mood, in my groove to even notice what's happening, especially when you're drinking with your friends or whatever. But then when you get in front of some of my friends' face, when you're trying to like pick a fight with one of my friends, that changes everything, right? It's like I get really, really protective, and I get really, really like angry at anybody that's trying to like mess somebody that I know or mess with somebody that I know. So I guess there are so many situations where it's preferable to just walk away. But for me, that's one of the ones that I can't control, and I just get too angry and just go and, do my thing.
So you're saying it's worth fighting if it's to protect someone else?
For sure, yeah. It's like you might deal with all types of drunk people where you're going out and they might get in your face or whatever, and usually I don't care. But then when I see it happen to somebody I care about, it changes. I don't know, it just clicks differently.
That's true. I kind of feel the same way. I'm not the biggest guy, but I have been into quite a few, not fights, but just altercations. And it never has to really do with me. You could say whatever you want to me. I really don't care. Like, whatever. Fine. I'll talk shit back, but I'm not going to get mad. But the minute someone says something to someone else that I know, that I'm cool with, particularly someone who is not going to defend themselves, like not talk back, not do anything like that.
Is somebody vulnerable?
Then I get mad. But even still, I would never throw of the first punch. Like, that would never happen. You could do whatever, unless you hit. Again, that's not the first punch. If you hit me or if you hit someone I know, that would really be the only way.
What if they do something disrespectful to someone you know, but they didn't hit them?
Like what?
Spat on them.
No, then you, yeah.
No.
No.
That's debatably worse.
No, you know what, though? I think the appropriate response to that is to just spit on them.
Jesus Christ.
Honestly, because
I've seen this video on the internet before.
Oh, my God. What website?
Something hub.
It's on the tip of my tongue.
Corn Hub. Yeah, I've seen. I've gone there.
Continue.
Great content.
But just because if you throw the first hit and then everything goes south, you're gonna be the one that has to deal with the repercussions.
Yeah.
Like, no matter what.
The cops.
Yes.
Bro, I wasn't even thinking of that.
That's what I always think about. Because, dude, I'm telling you, if someone is starting with you or starting with other people you know, and you throw the first punch and this person gets fucked up, if they press charges, you're going to jail because you threw the first punch. Maybe not jail, but
no.
I
was thinking more of the lines of there's cops nearby. I wasn't thinking
even if there's not cops nearby.
Yeah,
How do you
no,
know
yeah,
that
no,
they're, you
no,
know-
100%. Yeah, no, you should definitely, well, not necessarily wait to get hit first, but at least time it enough so that it's self-defense.
Exactly.
You know, because he shoves you, that's enough. He doesn't have to punch
Oh,
you.
that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, no,
he
he's-
could just go like that, and then
yeah,
that's it. you know?
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
100%.
But I mean, I have stories for days of stuff like this, but that's a story for another time. But what about you, Rob?
I mean, I agree with what you both said, but to add a different consideration that I immediately thought of is it depends on who's around you. So if I'm getting into an altercation at the bar, right, and I'm with you guys, I'm probably more inclined to fight, assuming this guy also has his friend, right? Because you don't want to think you're dealing with one person and then all of a sudden get like just beamed in the back of your head.
Oh, for sure.
So
If your boys are with you,
If
like,
your boys
I
are with
mean,
you?
that's it. Yeah.
you wanted war tonight. That's what I'm thinking if I'm dealing with somebody one-on-one. However, if it's just like me and Nicole on a night out, right? And let's say like someone bumps into me, spills their whole beer on me, right? I'm like, oh, bro, dead ass, and he's just like, fuck you gonna do about it? Immediately, I'm like, him saying that to me, you wanted war tonight, right? But then I turn around and I just see Nicole. I'm like, I'm not going to get into this situation because I don't want Nicole to get involved.
That's fair.
So that's the other. What's so funny? What's so funny?
Wait,
I don't know if Mike knows. Does Mike know the story with the homeless guy on the train?
I do know it, but you can go.
Please, Rob, please.
I don't know what you're talking
Give
about.
us give us more
Um,
perspective.
I don't know. It was someone a homeless guy on a train.
That whole scenario where
Doesn't ring any
Rob
bells
gets
for me.
beer poured on top of him and he's like, "What are you gonna do about it?" That's essentially
There
well,
are-
not
so there
not
are some strategic substitutes.
So just to sum that whole situation up, yes, Rob is willing to fight you if you disrespect him. No matter who you are, no matter what your situation is, and what
I'm equal
possible
opportunity. All right?
you are all in danger.
I feel uncomfortable right now. So, but here's the follow up. So, okay, because you've been in a relationship for a while now, so it doesn't really matter if you look like a bitch in front of Nicole, right? Because it doesn't matter.
Oh, nah.
Exactly.
Nah, I would laugh about that.
That's what I'm
afterwards.
saying. So
But I
now-
got my ass kicked.
So same scenario, but you're not with Nicole where you could just walk away and be like, oh, I don't want to get into it. You're with a girl you're trying to, like, impress. You're, like, not impress, but, like, that you're trying to go out with. Like, let's say you're not in a relationship, and that scenario happens. What do? Do you walk away, or do you try to, like...
You know, that's a really good question.
is a good
My
question.
first thought was, if I fight, she might think like, oh, I'm gonna have to deal with this kind of thing every time.
Mm-hmm.
But then my next thought was, if I walk away and I'm just like grabbing her, like, oh, let's go, I'm gonna feel like a bitch. So that's really tough. I don't know.
That is a tough question.
That's really.
I've
tough.
actually, not been in that exact situation, but something very similar where a guy punched me super straight on the side of the head, like almost knocked me out because I was on the way to the floor and just woke up last minute and just like crawled my way out of it. But when I turned to fucking destroy the guy, one of my friends as a girl, she pushed me back away to the parking lot and she started to calm me down. I mean, I was fuming, like I was so incredibly angry.
I can't
but she
imagine.
literally diffused the situation, right? And it's like she specifically had that ability to, to talk to me because she knows me. We're really good friends. But I don't know if a girl that I'm trying to like hook up with or trying to date has that same pull,
Composure.
I don't know, like,
You know.
bro, somebody just decked me on the side of the head. I'm angry, and like, I want to fight. I really want to fight because, like, when I think about that situation, if it wasn't for the fact that everybody just supported my decision to just not run back towards him and just fight with him,
Mm-hmm.
it would be harder, right? Because I still feel till this day, you know, that I got punched in the face and I didn't push back, you know, and that's not
That
right.
doesn't sit right with you.
That doesn't sit right at all, man. It's
Yeah.
just it's disgusting, you know. It's like
Yeah.
somebody fucking had the balls to fucking punch me in the face. They didn't pay for it, and you need to pay for that. You need to pay a toll.
Why didn't he punch you in
Listen,
the
FBI, he's right here. This is the evidence.
Why did he
This
punch
is
you in
all
the face?
hypothetical.
Why did he punch you in the face?
He was drunk as shit. He was super, super drunk.
See what I say?
Yeah.
Having a whole bunch of
It's-
random
it's-
drunk people together is not a good idea.
Bro, it's almost always that scenario. It's always alcohol is always involved. It's almost always. It has to be something really personal for
Dude, getting into a fight sober?
it's
That's
not gonna
actually
happen
kind
now.
of crazy.
It's not gonna happen now. No way.
Wow.
Why would
That's
it
a
happen?
really good point.
At this age, it would not happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I can't even think, besides like growing up, dealing with like bullies and stuff, I can't think of a single scenario, like as an adult, where there hasn't been alcohol involved. I
Yeah,
can't think of
definitely
anything
not.
right now. So it's definitely not that many. It's possible, but it's definitely not something that we deal with constantly, like with drunk people, you know? Man, it's just like, and it's always this fucking prick that's, I don't know, trying to be funny or just gets overly aggressive when they get drunk. It's like, dude, like if you can't handle your alcohol, what are you doing? You know?
100%.
It's like it's so annoying. Yeah, I don't know, but it also goes to show, right, that we as a group of friends, we know that we have each other's backs, right? With our answers, we definitely know. Some people don't even have that, you know. Some people's like instinct is definitely flight, you know. There's no fight or flight instinct. It's just definitely flight.
Imagine seeing one of them get beat up.
And they just fucking
and one was like, nah. Just beaming it.
going home.
Beaming it. Oh, my
I mean,
God.
I've said it all the time. I would much rather get my ass kicked with my boys than just dip and they get their ass kicked alone.
Yeah,
Wait a
100%.
second.
Yeah.
Right?
Wait, hold on. If you're in a situation, right,
Yeah.
where you're getting jumped and you're with Jan,
Okay.
right?
Why are you laughing when you say you're with Jan?
And so you're face to face with some dude in a bar, right? You get punched in the back of the head. All you know is you're getting the shit kicked out of you by multiple people.
Yeah.
You glance through, right? Like you're on the ground just getting stomped out. And in the corner of your eye, you just see Jan's denim jacket leaving the establishment. What are your next steps?
with my beer.
Speedily. What are your next steps? Like, what is the next conversation you have with Jan? And how does it go?
I mean, honestly,
What the fuck, Jan?
yeah, I would be like, what the fuck? I mean, I don't know. That would be some fucked up shit. Like, you should. I feel
don't
like
think-
you should always get your ass kicked with your boys.
Yeah,
Can you
I don't
stay
think that can-
friends?
yeah, I
Can
don't
you
think
stay
that
friends
can
in
be
that
fixed.
situation?
don't think so,
No,
no.
me neither.
I don't think so.
I wouldn't
You're
be friends with that, Jan.
Because if I'm there and I see you getting jumped by like 5 people and they're all like brawling or whatever, I can't do anything, but I'm gonna run in, get a nice hit, like one hit, and then I'm gonna get my ass kicked with you.
Yeah,
Right?
that's good. But nah, but you gotta join in. You gotta join. Just like throw one stomp. Be like, all right, he's good. We got him.
We got him, boys. We got him.
We got him. Like, yo, you good?
No, the only way it's acceptable for your boy to leave you if you're getting your ass kicked is to go get reinforcements. That is the only
Reinforcements?
Time. Yes.
That's
like
that's
if
bold.
you're
That's bold.
if he's getting his ass kicked and Jan and 2 other people are down the block and I see it and I run to go get them real quick,
Jesus
but then we
Christ.
come back,
And-
then
and-
that's
Imagine you're the
So-
one getting your ass kicked in that scenario and just like, oh, I hope he gets him
Literally,
quick.
those 30 seconds, those 30 seconds are gonna seem like hours, bro. And that's definitely why you shouldn't go get reinforcements. By the time that you guys are back, the guy's dead.
yeah. But then we get revenge. Then we get the revenge.
Mike, he's on the way back with reinforcements. He's like, damn, he's still getting his ass kicked.
He's a trooper.
Bro, look at Jan's face.
like, oh shit, we might actually have to fight.
I thought it'd be done by now.
You know, what probably happens is that they come back,
man.
I'm lying on the floor bloody, and the guy fucking dipped 10 seconds ago.
No, it's like the Avengers. It's like if we can't defend Rob, we'll avenge him. You know, it's like
We'll go look for the guy. Don't you worry.
Mike will be like, yo, stay right there. We'll be back.
We got it. Jan, can you hear me? Are you okay?
I got the boys.
We'll be right back.
I got the boys.
He comes back 20 minutes later. Yo, we didn't get him.
Yo,
You're good though, right?
we couldn't find the guy. Oh God, no, man. I think that definitely if you're gonna dip to get reinforcements, man, they have to be like you have to be able to see them. I don't think running down the block.
All right, you know what I mean.
That's
You know what I
too
mean.
far.
You know what I mean.
That's too far.
Uber.
If you're no, do you know?
Shit.
You know that what would be just as bad? You know what would be just as bad if instead of you dipping, you fucking pick up the phone and call somebody.
Jesus
Oh my
Christ.
God,
Oh,
I
no.
will never talk to you
No,
ever
you
again.
can't. You can't call someone. You can't call someone. That's crazy.
Yo,
That looks crazy.
Jan's
That
getting-
looks crazy. Your friend's getting beat up. Like,
Nah, you can't call someone. You can't call someone.
No.
They
wait,
could
hold
be-
on. The cops.
No, you can't call. What? You're gonna call the cops?
Who?
Why are you gonna call the cops?
Oh God.
But I wouldn't. But if someone is calling the cops, that's the one acceptable time.
I guess.
No.
But honestly, that's even a worse idea because
Yeah,
you're gonna be waiting
everybody's
for
getting
15
arrested.
minutes.
No, bro, no. What are you doing? Everybody's
think about
getting
that
fucking
part.
arrested. We're all getting charged with like disturbing the peace and public
You
whatever.
guys just don't
Indecency?
think about getting like summonses or getting arrested. Like clearly,
No.
They don't show that part in the movie.
No, man, no, definitely not the cops. You don't go there for a plethora of reasons. You shouldn't even be picking up the phone. Honestly, it has to be a big group of people or a couple of very big dudes for me to just stop and have to look for help. You know, it has to be and if you're getting beat up by 4 people, 5 people, man, I'd be concentrating. I wouldn't hesitate to go in, but I'd be concentrating on getting you out of there, because it's like
that's gonna be even hard.
you're not gonna be able to.
no,
get
but
him out.
if he's on the floor, you try to pull him out. You know,
What is it
that's
like
how-
that? It's like a cartoon. Like you're pulling them out and they're still stomping. Like, what do you mean? They're gonna see you pulling
Literally,
the body out.
your whole body's gonna get affected by the whole thing. But yeah, no,
It's
definitely.
like you pull him out of that one spot,
And then you give the no, go for the legs. No, I mean, I mean, I
No,
don't know.
at that point, you need to just focus on laying one person out so that at the end of all this, you and your boy will have been absolutely ruined, but at least if you survive, you can tell the other, I really got one of them, though.
Do not focus on the results, people. Focus on the process.
That's
You
right.
you don't need to fucking be alive. You just have to make sure that you both get beat up equally. So 2 and 2. You know, don't have 3 and 1, because that's not right.
That's right.
Grab
That's
2 guys and get beat up by 2 of them instead of
That's
having
fair.
4 on your friend.
Keep those words in mind,
But
everyone.
so what about if they're like really big dudes, like really like The Rock,
Like athletes?
like weightlifting, like big men,
Same scenario. I'm
bro?
getting my ass
I
kicked. What do you
literally,
mean?
if I would have a drink on my hand, I'd be like, fuck, and then just drink it and then go in and get my ass kicked, literally.
Yeah.
At that point, like, oh God, and then I'd be fucking mad at you. Like, why would you pick a fight with like the fucking tanks? Like, are you insane? Like, why? Why do you have to make me do this?
Wait, Mike, do you get extra reinforcements in that situation?
Do you actually run down the block, Mike?
He goes around the whole block.
I mean, at that point, I don't think the reinforcements are going to even work.
Bro, I mean, that's a pretty, like I said, just finish up your drink so that it doesn't hurt that much. And, you know, pray that you don't get permanent damage on something, because it's like, whew.
Can I ask, what's the first reason that comes to mind when you guys are in the heat of that moment to say, no, this isn't worth it? Is it like, if I do this right now, even though I would love to just fucking drill this dude in his nose, I'm going to spend the night in jail? Or is it, this is going to turn into something completely outside, everyone's going to get involved? What's the first reason that comes to mind, or the first thought that even comes to mind when you're like, all right, maybe this isn't worth it?
See, for me, every time it's happened, it's always the same thing. I'm not going to hit first. I don't want to go to jail. But that doesn't stop me from acting like an asshole and talking mad shit the entire time, right? Because here's the thing. If I'm going out to a bar or something, this is really the only kind of places this can happen, I'm usually with a decent amount of people. So I might not be big, but I like to talk shit.
And I have backup.
And I have a lot of backup. So I will just sit there.
There might be a couple blocks down, but I can get them.
I will just sit there.
You just wait right there. I'll be right back.
No, I'll just sit there and just continue to talk shit. And, you know, if he swings, he swings. If he doesn't, then he walks away. But I'm not going to. I have all the power here. Whether they know it or not. I got about 10 people in this building.
So, I can just imagine, like,
and I don't say that obviously, but you know, I just talk shit.
Yeah,
and you know,
I can just imagine like 4 giants, like picking up Mike.
Okay,
and just
no,
right before, right
But
before
here's the
beating
difference.
him up.
No, here's the difference. If they're bodybuilders type shit like The Rock, okay, then that's I'm talking about just a normal average.
So you
Joe.
wouldn't be talking mad shit for The Rock?
No chance.
Yeah, but yes, sir.
Yes,
sir.
yes, exactly. I'm so sorry, sir.
I'm so sorry, sir. Yes, I am a twat. Yes, I am a prick.
Let me buy you a drink.
This one's on me. That one's on me. Don't worry about it. Oh my
But
God.
if it's your average everyday type guy, no, I will never be scared.
You know what's funny? When you were talking about, like, you control the power, like, they don't know what's going on. I literally, like, just got a glimpse of the future, like, when this whole thing is big, of someone snapping that snippet and then showing Mike just getting fucking demolished. Video.
I'll laugh at that, though. That's okay. I mean, that's good.
Oh
That's
my
good.
God.
I'm just saying, I don't really go out unless it's like kind of a big event type thing.
Yeah.
So 9 times out of 10, there will be a lot of people. But I do have a really, we're not going to do it today, but I do have a really funny story where going down the block kind of happened. But not in the way that you think. But it's a really good story. But
Was the guy?
I had to go down the road.
No.
Was the guy still alive when you came back?
No, it was actually. It's not what you think. It's not like the same scenario.
Okay,
But going down the block was involved, and a drunk altercation was involved.
I guess we'll find out.
Wait.
No.
Was this? Do I know the person who was like who caused this?
Yeah, but
Girl,
we're not going
right?
to talk about it right now because we can't.
Yeah, I know. I'm not gonna do what I did last time.
Oh no, I'm just talking about time wise. That's all.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I peeped
so.
that.
For those of you who don't know, Rob has messed up previous recordings because he's mentioned names. So, I to be fair, I also
I just
added
read
to
what's
it.
all in the teleprompt.
But all right, so that wraps that up. Let us know in the comments what is the worst drunk altercation you have been in, because I'm sure we all have tons of stories about
That's right.
that.
And don't forget to like the video.
And subscribe.
And share. And we'll see you next week at the End of the Week podcast.